And that brings match day 3, I guess full group match day 2, but really match day 3 of the World Cup 2022 to a close. And I don't think anybody really thought that today's match day would finish like this. Well, I guess finish like this, yes, but in the end, we're looking at a group with Saudi Arabia, Argentina, Mexico, and Poland, with Saudi Arabia on top, Mexico and Poland level, and Argentina on the bottom. Crazy, crazy kickoff to the World Cup for that group. And now Argentina needs to be very, very careful, because if they lose to Poland or Mexico, they're donezo, kid. They are done. They're out. They are out of this thing. It's absolutely mind-blowing. That being said, I kind of feel like Argentina are still the better team, and if we had faith in them before this match, we still got to have a little bit of faith in them now to be able to get wins against Poland and Mexico. But listen, Poland and Mexico, they played an interesting match, but I'll reiterate, Poland are not Bayern Munich. They're not Barcelona. They don't use Lewandowski the way they should. You're playing a bunch of Mexicans, a bunch of short-ass Mexicans, and you're not sending crosses into the box. You're doing nothing with those crosses into the box. And then, I'm sorry, Lewandowski, you got that penalty. To me, okay, I'll give you the penalty. I thought Mexico were hard done given that penalty. But Memo Ochoa, the goalkeeper who shows up for international events only, because I don't know what he does for his club, but clearly it's not enough to get him called up to the Premier League or La Liga or anywhere like that. But during the World Cup, I don't know if there's another keeper that you would want. He shows up. He stops a penalty from one of the best strikers currently playing in the world. And people are like, no, Lewandowski missed it. No, Memo Ochoa saved that. Ochoa is a beast. He juked Lewandowski. Lewandowski bit, and he went the other way. And Memo Ochoa saved that goal. And he saved a point. He saved 2 points, I guess. Well, he got his club a point, but Poland definitely would have won with that, because that was a tight-fought match. And I'm a little concerned with Mexico because I don't see where goals are going to come from. I did enjoy when Raul came off the bench and he muscled people and he bodied people out, and that's what he does. That's what he does best. But somebody's got to be able to get in there and score and knock a goal into the back of the net. So frustrating for Mexico. I don't know if they're going to be able to beat Argentina. To me, it seems like Saudi Arabia has a fiercer striking, goal-scoring attack than Mexico does. So we'll just have to wait and see. But if they're not careful, Saudi Arabia can run away with this group because of that huge, huge win against Argentina. So moving on from that, we had the Denmark-Tunisia match. And I got to say, the guys from North Africa, they came out balling. I felt like Tunisia really, really wanted it. They had a game plan to deal with Eriksen, and they dealt with him. And it seemed like it went pretty much to plan. If they get a call here and there, if a shot is closer on target here and there, maybe they get a better result out of that match. But going away, not losing, getting a draw, hopefully both of those teams are going to be looking at that Australia match going, oh, I smell blood in the water. We can beat Australia. So both of those teams should be looking ahead to that Australia match as the most important match, because France, okay, for 10 minutes they didn't look that good. They looked a little disjointed. They lost their left back, but his little brother comes in, puts in a shift, gets an assist right away. Shout out to Theo. But then they started solidifying, they started gelling. The speed and pace of Mbappe is nuts. Griezmann, finally, I feel like he put in a very good shift, Pogba-esque, where it wasn't all about him trying to go in and get a goal. He was all over the pitch. He was supplying people, and they look to be having fun. And shout out to my man, the OG, Olivier Giroud. Olivier Giroud, man. Gotta say, if somebody's got to tie Thierry Henry's record, I mean, I guess I'm all right with it being an ex-Gunner. But we'll always have a little love for Olivier Giroud in our house. He was a good omen. Moments before my wife and I went into the OR to have our first baby, I was listening to and watching on my phone an FA Cup match, and Olivier Giroud scored a goal, and I'm just like beaming. And they come in and tell me, all right, it's time, let's go. At least you got a smile on your face. And I was like, well, I'm very happy. Gunners just scored, Olivier Giroud just scored, and I'm about to have a baby. So we always got a little bit of love in my household for Olivier Giroud. Of course, I had to miss the rest of the match because my daughter was being born, so I'll always keep a little bit of angst towards her on that. But no, I'm just messing. But we got a little bit of love for Olivier Giroud. I'm glad to see that he's doing good things. He's going off. He's winning everything. Somebody's talking to me. He's winning everything he can internationally. He's going to end up being on the list with Thierry Henry. Are you out of your mind? Even if he does nothing, doesn't score another goal in his career, he's World Cup winner. He's won stuff with... He's won leagues. I think, did he win the Champions League? I'm not sure, but anyway, he's fucking badass, man. And good on him. But that being said, I think we all may have been sleeping on France a little bit. So let's look out for France because they look deadly. They look deadly when they're clicking, but they did show that they can be thrown off balance. So I feel like Australia had to stop playing the game that they were playing, which was Trent Alexander-Arnold style balls over the top that were working. They were fairly pinpoint accurate for a while there. But France put them in their place and said, all right, let's play. And France just overwhelmed them. So I feel like France is going to take that group by storm. I feel like they can beat Denmark. I feel like they can beat Tunisia. Yeah, they might struggle a little bit more than they struggled against Australia, but I still feel like they have enough firepower and enough class to get out of that group. What's going to be interesting is going to be second place in that group, because I don't know if Denmark are a shoo-in, as I would have said that they were before this match against Tunisia. Tunisia looked tough. So, well, that's day 2. I'm looking forward to day 3 tomorrow. Looking forward to Spain playing. And, don't forget to join us Friday night. We will be live before happy hour. We'll be live from the bar broadcasting for the USA-England matchup at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So join us then. Big up to everybody who's been following us for a while now, the Stoop crew and everybody, and to all of our new followers that are following us for the World Cup. Shout out from Brooklyn. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace.